Can you read bodhi leaf? There is a, when we practice this, and then there is a, usually we have, after connecting the essence love, then we start to become well-being. Oh, Dharma is great. The practice is fine. I found my essence love. Everything makes sense. Before I drink my tea without mindfulness. Now I drink tea with fully mindfulness. Every taste of my tea, I can feel it. Even the cup is coming close to my mouth, I can feel it. Oh, wow, so lucky. Life is great, so peaceful. Dharma, Jesus, Buddha, Tara, I really understood my Guru. So I usually call is California Dharma. Wow! Before we drink tea like this. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Tell me. Yeah. Wait. 5 to 7. Oh, no. Oh, repeat. Can you repeat? Okay. So you drink tea, but you didn't know you drink tea. No taste, just bloop went down there. You bought expensive tea, but you didn't taste it. Now with this Dharma practice, I'm aware of I'm going to drink tea. I'm aware. I'm full mindfulness. I'm here. Be here now. I found this inner home. So I'm going closer to my mock. See, I understand it's coming closer and closer. So wonderful, precious human life. It's coming close to my mouth. Now I know. My hand is, and all of you are laughing also. I understand. Multiple phenomena I can experience, but particularly the tea is. Mani be me oh, Mani be me, so grateful. So I feel very yagi, like you spiritual, what do you call? Greasy. It's called spiritual greasy. So next, this is also a spiritual bridge. It's good, we have to have, but we need to cross. Okay, Esteban.
The lesson of a leaf. Though practice, study, and teaching had helped me break down some of the problematic attachments to various layers of I, a few years back I began to feel uncomfortable. After reflecting for a while, I realized that I was caught up in a stage of practice that I've learned to describe as cozy Dharma, or cozy realization. It's a stage at which one feels a little proud of one's understanding and superficially content with one's accomplishments, where one thinks, oh, the Dharma is so good, I'm so happy. Yet lurking underneath that complacency is a nagging discontent, a feeling that the Dharma offers something much grander and more fulfilling than coziness. I happened to be teaching in Bodh Gaya at the time, the place where the Buddha had attained his full understanding of the suffering of living beings and the means to alleviate it. It's a very powerful place, an area of the world that exerts an influence that can induce you to re-examine your life. As I look back over my life, my practice, what I'd learned as a student, what I was teaching others, as well as my relationships with my family and friends, I began to sense that something was missing. Yes, I'd managed a way to reconnect with my basic spark and had taught the methods of doing so to thousands of students. But my hero's heart, the real essence of bodhicitta, was only half awake. I'd recognized in myself, while teaching, for example, a tendency to get tired, a feeling of, oh, I'd like to finish this up soon. I'd like to go here. I'd like to go there. I'd like to be doing something else. Go to a movie. Rest. I felt the same unrest while conducting the work involved in organizing, building, and repairing monasteries, nunneries, and retreat centers. Even my meditation sessions had become a bit tiresome. I just wanted to sit back, relax, eat, or watch television with my wife and daughters. I was tired, distracted, and sometimes bored. But in Bodh Gaya, which offers few distractions, I began to think about the great many teachers who had helped and encouraged me. They never seemed to be tired. Their enthusiasm for whatever project in which they were engaged never flagged. Maybe they'd get tired physically, but they never lost the strength inside to keep going. When I looked at my own life, I realized I was losing inner strength because I wasn't completely committed to the goal of absolute bodhicitta. I was just locked in my coziness, making boundaries between my work life, my practice life, my family life. Even though I'd broken through various layers of self, I realized there was another layer to break through, a layer of spiritual coziness, cozy Dharma, cozy compassion, cozy being. So one evening, after I'd finished my teachings, I went to the area of Bodh Gaya that includes a number of ancient shrines and temples, as well as a tree grown from a cutting of the Bodhi tree. I didn't tell anyone where I was going. I just went by myself with the determination to take a vow to work selflessly for the benefit of all beings, to break beyond the level of complacency through which I'd allowed myself to continue to do things as long as they made me happy. It was about sunset, a time that particularly resonates with me as a moment of tenderness. The day is almost done, but there is still light, a poignant moment of transition between the clarity of daylight and the confusion of darkness, a moment in which reality appears to shift, to transform. I sat under the Bodhi tree and prayed a little bit. Then I circumambulated it 3 times while reciting the Bodhisattva vow, which in a distilled form goes something like this. From now on, until I attain complete freedom from pain and suffering, I dedicate myself wholly and completely, without personal reward, to work for the benefit of all sentient beings. I determined that I would really take on the Bodhisattva commitment from the depths of my heart. Just at the moment I completed the vow, I felt something lightly glancing off my head. I opened my eyes and saw at my feet a leaf from the Bodhi tree. What happened next was quite surprising. I'd been aware of people on either side of me near the Bodhi tree. I thought they were chanting or praying, but they'd actually been waiting for a leaf to fall. It's illegal to cut a leaf from the tree. Otherwise, it would just be bare branches. No one can collect a leaf unless it falls naturally. Suddenly, from all around, people began crowding in, grabbing for the fallen leaf. I have to confess, I felt a similar desire to pick up the leaf and claim it for myself. And since it had fallen right in front of me, I grabbed it. All of this happened in the space of a few seconds. I was holding a leaf thinking, I won. The Bodhi tree has sent me a leaf, and now I have it. I must be such a good person, such a good practitioner. As I walked away, though, I began to feel quite guilty. You're such a lazy bodhisattva, I told myself. You took a vow to dedicate your life to all sentient beings, but you can't even give up a leaf to somebody else. You're still holding on to it. You're still cherishing it. You're still clinging to the idea of receiving some special signs or blessings. I felt so sad and angry, I almost ripped up the leaf and threw it to the ground. Then another voice came from nowhere. Keep this leaf as a reminder of how easy it is to break the commitment to work for the benefit of others. You might say the words as sincerely as you can, but it's your actions that really count, that really determine whether or not you're clinging to coziness, to self-importance, to separateness. A few days later, I asked one of my students to put the leaf in a frame, along with a line or two I'd written about the experience. I brought the frame leaf back to my home in Nepal and hung it on the wall of the staircase going from the first level to my bedroom, so I could remind myself every night as I went up to bed and every morning as I came downstairs to start my day with a commitment and how easy it is to break it. After a month or so, I realized that maybe the placement wasn't so good. It's easy to avoid looking at a wall while going up and down stairs. Ultimately, my wife, who is so much wiser than I in many ways, hung the leaf and my note over our bed. So when I'm at home, it's always over my head, and when I go to sleep at night, and when I wake in the morning, it is as much a part of my dreams as of my waking life.
Taste, yeah. Can we practice the taste of essence love while he's reading this? I think beginning of this, the one thing Mahamudra system is dropping with the body, no thinking. Usually mind has thinking, analyzing, judging, worrying, so many things in the head. So all this just come down, keep 25% of aware. That's aware is just awareing the body. So just completely drop into the body. And whatever stage are you, like tired, numb, anxiety, speedy, underlying maybe schemas, habitual patterns, whatever comes, don't give any judgment. Just feel it. Feel the whatever condition. In Mahamudra, we call it, in order to walk with the kleshas, you have to be in the kleshas. Kleshas means destructive thought and emotion. No need to improve. Don't suppress. Just aware of whatever stage you are in is fine. No need to bring any antidote to transform the emotion. If you completely relax into the emotion, emotion itself is open up. No need to bring some other antidote. Please just drop into the body, and whatever situation you are in, no judge, be with that, relax, trust, open, no push down, no clinging, no join, The whole point is uncontrived. First handshake with the emotion, then uncontrived, not modified. Scary feeling is okay, just relax with that. No feeling, that also okay, relax with that. Don't know any feeling, don't know what to do, actually you are aware of you don't know what to do. If you feel numb, then you are aware of numbness. You are aware. Any stage, relax. The mantra is, it is real. And just stay with that. And listen the taste of essence love.
Do you want to experience a taste of essence love? Just close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. What is it that you wish for? Don't think about it, just feel it. Chances are you feel a wish to return to a period of peace, calmness, and well-being, often couched in terms of something you experienced when you were quite young. If asked, though, most of us can't remember a specific time when we experienced such feelings. Most of us don't have memories of a time when love was unconditional. Yet we all long for that unconditional well of love. And in that longing, the voice of essence love whispers that it is possible to discover it. A connection with essence love, I've found, is best discovered through relaxation. Of course, you have to be able to bring a gentle attention to the process, like lighting a dim lamp in a quiet room. As you maintain that attention, relax. 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 Until you sense some small spark of well-being, or what might be called okayness. Some people find this well-being in their chest area, where the physical heart is located. Others find it in their foreheads, just a gentle loosening of tension. One person found it in his knee, which had been troubling him for years. For a brief couple of seconds, the pain was there, but it didn't trouble him. Totally unexpected, he said. Blew my mind. I thought maybe I'd have some nice, comforting memory or something. But what happened is that I had this feeling, it's the best way I can describe it, that there was something much more to me than the pain. A bigger meanness that kind of surrounded the pain, embraced it. It only lasted a few seconds, but wow. That is a taste of essence love, a small, bright experience of okayness. Maybe it is accompanied by some feeling of joy, but not a joy that's dependent on something, some person, some condition, nothing based on external stuff, just an intrinsic feeling, however small, however dim, of well-being, some part within you that is warm, content. So connect with that. But don't cling to it. Don't try to hang on to it. Just let your awareness touch it lightly and then let it go. If we try to hang on to it, it becomes something that we want to attach to and define and hold on to. Then it becomes frozen, a thing, some new way to identify ourselves. It's that process of relaxing until we brush against that feeling of well-being and then letting it go, that actually allows the connection to become a little stronger, a little brighter, a little more a part of our everyday experience. Every time you connect, a little bit more clarity stays around the love. A little bit more space opens up around it. Your mind becomes clear. You experience expanded possibilities. You become a little more confident, a little more willing to connect with others, a little more willing to open up to other people, whether that means talking about your own stuff or listening to theirs. And as that happens, a little miracle occurs. You're giving without expectation of return. Your very being becomes, consciously or not, an inspiration to others. Your spark has begun to grow.